Hey, I'm Rachel Town, the founder of Work Smarter, Not Harder. Thank you for hopping on my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you're coming back, thanks for hopping on. And I wanted to go a little bit in detail today on how to rock a Facebook Live, okay? So if you're looking to network, if you have something that you really need to share with your peeps, if you're maybe doing something for an Instagram story or a Facebook story, there are a few tips that will help keep you focused, that will help you look presentable and ready to grab the attention of your followers. So I'll just go through the tips really quickly. One of them is to look at the camera right here. I'm touching it. And a lot of the times I've had clients tell me, well, when I look at the camera, I kind of go cross-eyed. So I'm like, oh, quick tip for that. So if you have an astigmatism, or if you just go too narrow-eyed when you're looking at your camera, what you can do is find a spot behind your camera, way behind your camera. So right now I'm actually looking out the window at a mailbox, way out. Except it's kind of behind the little lens that you guys see on your camera, and you might not notice that I'm not looking at the camera, but I want it to feel like I'm looking directly at you. And you'll want your people that are watching your live to feel hooked. They want to watch you. Watching lives from your people that follow you really boosts your visibility on Facebook or Instagram or whatever the platform is that you're using. So going live is awesome, but you want to definitely make them feel like you're talking to them. So you want to look at them. If you have a tendency to look at yourself, so I'm going to look at myself real quick just so you see the difference. Now I'm looking at myself, but it looks like I'm looking off, right? I don't want to do that. And if you have a tendency to look at yourself on the screen, there's a couple of different options. One, you can turn your camera around so that you're looking at the back side of your phone or your camera. Another thing that you can do is put a sticky note over your face so that you make sure you're not accidentally staring at your own reflection. It just helps with the feel of having a nice intimate Facebook Live or Instagram Live, whatever you're doing. I know a lot of people do the IGTV, which is awesome, but again, you always want to look there. Another thing to do is to have post-it notes or notes in front of you to make sure that you're staying on topic. If you want to share something about how to make a pie and you want to list through the steps of making a pie, it's super easy to go astray and veering off topic. But if you have those notes in front of you, you're like, okay, boom, 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 done. Because you don't want a live video to be half an hour. The majority of your viewers will be watching the replay. And so if they're not actually interacting with you during the live, they want to have a manageable replay. And if it's half an hour, chances are they aren't going to watch it. But if it's 5 or 10 minutes, they're like, whoa, what's she got to say today? So that's another tip. Another tip is to make sure your live videos are public. If you are a networker or if you just want people to hear your message, you have to set the privacy to public instead of friends, and that way people will be able to share your live and you'll get more outreach. Also, when you're doing a live, you want people to interact with you. So that's when you're going to ask them questions. And you can even tell them, drop a line below. So, you know, let's go back to that pie. Look at me rolling out this crust. Oh, it's so wonderful. Do you roll out your crust or do you get a store-bought? Say roll or store in the comments depending on what you do. You know, you're asking your viewers to take an action. It's called a call to action. And so you'll just ask them to do something in particular. Another tip is that you're going to want good lighting. So right now I'm actually sitting in front of the window in my office, but I'm not having the sun blast on me. The best lighting is natural lighting that's filtered through a window. If you don't have a good lighting spot in your house, you can get the lamps on Amazon. Actually, let me show you this. I don't know where my husband got these, but he got them somewhere. And I got them for Christmas some years ago, but it's semi-professional lighting. Let me grab you real quick. So this is what it looks like. There are these lamp things that you can open up, and it's just a fluorescent light in there. But those work really well because they offer the filtration that is needed so you don't have a really, really harsh light on your face. And it just makes it more appealing when people are scrolling through their feed. When they see a nice looking video, they'll want to stop and look at that. Tips, tips, tips. Now, one of the concerns for my clients is they never want to start their lives. They're nervous about it. What do I do? What do I say? Well, now you know what to do, now you know what to say, but you can also make it so that you can go live and put it as only me. So on the privacy settings, when you go live, you can select it so it's only you. Nobody else will see it. And it will just kind of get you a little bit more comfortable talking to the camera, getting your natural voice. A lot of the times, I know when I first started doing videos, I was kind of like, I don't know, I watched them back and I'm like, what was that sing-songing I was doing? I didn't realize it until I watched them back. So you just want to carry a regular conversation like you would with your friends and practice that. You can do that even on your camera app. Just record yourself video. You can do it. Another thing to keep in mind is that not everybody will be joining you right when you hit live. So when you are public or with your friends, when you go, don't just wait around and be like, I'm just waiting for people to hop on. You know, you don't want to do that. Get right to the point, because those that are watching the replay, remember the majority of viewers will be watching the replay. They want to hear what you have to say. So when you have those notes right in front of you, your Post-it or on your table, you can say, you know, you're looking right at them. You have an agenda. You just get started. Hey guys, thanks for hopping on. I'm glad you took the time out of your day. I have some tips on making a pie, and I thought I had to share these with you because it's the holiday season, and who doesn't want to know how to make this awesome pecan pie or whatever it is that you're doing. So get right to it. Don't wait around. When people hop on, say hi, how are you today? It's causing more reactions and more interactions in the post, and Facebook likes that because social media is a social place, and that's what Facebook really wants to do, to join the community together. So when they see somebody that's making a lot of interactions on their posts, you're gonna get bumped way up to the news feed of a lot of people. So those are the tips. Here we go, recap, and I'm gonna use my notes for these. Set it to public. If you want to practice first, do only me. Even if you do only me and you rock it and you're like, hey, I guess I can't actually go live, you can change it to public after, and that's kind of like putting your toes in the water. Make sure you're looking at the camera. Don't be looking at your face. Look at the camera so that people feel connected to you. Have your notes in front of you so that you have those bulleted points. Make sure you're in front of a window but not direct light, or that you have a good synthetic light that makes your face light up without looking too strong of light washing out your face. And you want to have a good topic. And so if you're interested in downloading just topic ideas and how to headline them on your Facebook or your Instagram lives, go ahead in the description below and you can download that free download for 30 live title topics. So that way you'll know, if you wanted to go live for a whole month, you've got 30 topics in there and how to headline them so that you have the best viewers. There are certain phrases to use or to avoid that will help Facebook boost your live video up. And so you can go ahead and download that for free in the link below. All right, guys, hopefully that helps you and you get yourself started on networking like a rock star. I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.